went to see Avengers Endgame with my dad and my nephew, and because the movie is so popular, my dad got a ticket for the movie at 9:30 in the morning on a Sunday. And I'm not a morning person. Everything I do is in the afternoon and at night, like everything. So I changed my sleeping schedule to do this. So we got home, got back from the movie, and now I'm tired. I need a nap, but not tired enough to let you all know my review of it. I think I'll make this quick because I might fall asleep while talking to you. So, the movie was good. It was fun. It was just, highly predictable. I kind of knew what was going to happen before the movie. I knew it was going to happen, like, from the first Avengers movie. So again, very predictable, but still a lot of fun. These characters are like old friends now. Old, predictable friends, because you kind of know what they're going to do. So it was, I knew that Iron Man was going to die. I knew that Captain America was going to die because Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans, they said they weren't going to do the movies anymore anyway, so it was just like how they died. So Iron Man's death was predictable, but, it was cool, it was sad, it was heroic. Now, Captain America's death was, well, not death, but his fate was cool. And it was unique. So that was unpredictable. How he lived out the rest of his life and how you figure he'll be dead by the next Captain America movie or the next whatever, the next superhero movie. So that was good. Storyline wise, again, predictable, but I always have a pet peeve with time travel because time travel is a lazy storytelling device. Oh, this happened? We can fix it. How? Time travel. Oh, this is going on? Well, if we just go back in time and change it, everything would be fine. Oh, this is a problem? Time travel. So, the movie tried to, poke fun at what time travel is by doing their own take on time travel. But even though it's their own take on time travel, it's still time travel. So I wished it would have done something different and less predictable. But seeing the superheroes with each other, the way that the story was laid out was good because there are so many characters and so much going on. I like how they've only focused on a few because the rest of them were quote-unquote dead, but we all knew they were coming back, and that was, that's another issue. But so I like how they focused on a few and they gave, some more attention than others, but each character had a purpose, each character had a role, and it all made sense, and it all kind of came together in the end. And even the characters who had small parts in the movie, they each had something important to do. So again, like these, I think part of the reason that these movies are so popular, aside from, the special effects and visually they're very good, and the storylines are fine, they go through all the beats, all the predictable beats, but they're played so well, and again, and they're all connected. All these movies are connected. So if you watch one movie, it kind of connects you to everything else. So that's what's good about the Avengers universe. And plus, they're like old friends visiting, so you get to see them. And then when they die, you get really sad. So I was sad when Iron Man died, even though I completely knew it, because Robert Downey Jr. is great. The Iron Man character is great. He's a lot of fun. I didn't even like the Iron Man movies. I hated all of them, but he was great, and he was fun. So it's good. It's good in that way. And then just, the overall storyline about connecting with your past, or, having the fantasy of revisiting people in your past who aren't there anymore. That was done so well, and it was heartwarming and heart-wrenching, and it tugged emotionally at you, because in real life we can't do that. And wouldn't it be great to visit a loved one who's no longer alive, and just to be able to talk to them one more time, especially if you have Thor's mom, how she just knows, So, I wish life could be that easy and predictable. And maybe that's why these Marvel movies are so popular, because there are dark moments, but at the end of the day, things kind of work out. I mean, unless you're Black Widow and unless you're Iron Man. That was another unpredictable aspect of it, how Black Widow sacrificing herself. So that part was good. And I like how there was a twist with Gomorrah. The Gomorrah that we know is dead. So the new Gomorrah doesn't know anything about the Guardians of the Galaxy and about Star-Lord. So that's fun. And I like how Thor is with the Guardians, and we're going to go on a see how I said we, because we all know them. We're going to go on a bunch of adventures with them, and it's going to be fun, and the movies are going to keep going because they're going to make a lot of money, and that's good. It's going to make kids happy. It's going to make, my nephew was cheering, and he was, so excited when Captain America got the hammer. Now, I saw like most of these movies once, so I thought Captain America was Loki. I thought Loki was like disguised as Captain America, because I only thought Loki could grab the hammer because he's a Viking or something, but I was completely wrong with that. So my nephew said, he's worthy. So I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense, because I guess that was something in another movie. So... But Thanos dying at the beginning was cool, but then it's like, oh, well, it's time travel, something else is going to happen. So, yeah, that's what happens with time travel, and you get Doctor Strange involved, you have the different universes, and you can bring someone back from a different universe so the character doesn't die, and you're not going to miss him. I love Captain America passing the torch to, that's Falcon, I think? Like, I lose track. I like I said... I'm more of an expert in Star Wars, where I see the movies 1,000 times. This, I'm like, I see it once, I'm like, it's cool, it's fun. So that was cool, the passing of the torch, and yeah, they'll just keep this thing going, which will be all right. As long as it makes money, as long as it makes people happy, as long as it's fun, as long as it doesn't become too tiring, this can go on and on and on and on and on and on and on, because this movie made a boatload of money. It made like $1.2 billion worldwide. It's just the first weekend. So, people are going to go see it again. So, again, fun. I'm a fan of fun, not a fan of predictability. So, the movie's cool, but not something that sticks with me. Star Wars sticks with me, especially The Last Jedi, because The Last Jedi was not predictable. It was fun, but it was not predictable. So I want danger with my movies. But the audience for the Avengers, especially the little kids, it's nice for some escapism, even though it was a little sad and a little dark. But again, we knew Thanos would be defeated. We knew it. So in that case, it was cool. So I think that's it. I think I'm going to go to sleep now and hopefully wake up refreshed. Oh my God, a 9:30 movie. Who imagined such things? Who imagined such just masochism and sadism? What do we do to ourselves getting up this? So that was the movie at 9:30. I had to leave at like 8:45 to get the movie theater at 9 because we didn't get reserved seats. So we had to find good seats because who wants to sit in the front row? So the movie theater was 3/4 full because it was 9:30. So, and it was a Sunday morning, so I couldn't. It was probably mobbed at night. So, but it was fun. It was good. All right. So if you thought this podcast was fun and good, you can find me on Twitter at MMAM Podcast. You can find me on Facebook at MMAM Podcast. And you can email me at MMAMpodcast@gmail.com. All right, everybody. Have a good one. Bye.